What active steps will you take to promote racial diversity, inclusion, and cultural sensitivity in your administration, city offices, and services? It's a really good question. And we're going to start with Ms. Grigoritis.
Thank you. It is a good question. So just as I've expressed before earlier tonight, my priorities would include the development of a citywide DEI action plan that would include engagement from residents and allied stakeholders, an equity audit and comprehensive review of city policies and procedures, including hiring, procurement, access to government proceedings, and the make of our boards and commissions, an implementation of a goal-setting process specifically related to DEI for department heads at the individual and department level, and working in partnership with residents of color to develop safe and trauma-informed means for communication on their experiences with city departments so that we can address individual concerns and challenges in a way that minimizes challenges and positively affects change. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Ms. Hammer.
Great. I want to make, as mayor, I want to make Melrose a place where people want to work, where they feel comfortable, heard, and valued. And it all starts with who works there and who we bring in. It starts with recruiting and hiring practices. This quote, the city has an affirmative action plan on file with the Massachusetts Commission Against Discrimination for recruiting minority and women applicants. I wasn't able to find this plan on the internet, so I want to review this plan and modernize it as it probably needs, and insist on outreach to diverse candidate no matter how long it takes. Last year, the Human Resources Division at the Commonwealth had made implicit bias training mandatory for all executive branch staff. That's 40,000 people. I want to make implicit bias and bystander training required throughout Melrose departments, and also open up this training to the public, because we all have to be a part of this work. For the past 3 years of the Commonwealth, I've essentially been acting as on the executive team and creating our organization's annual strategic plan, which has always included a focus on people and culture. I serve as our department's DEI content creator, working with my CIO on sharing intentional monthly messages through staff-wide emails that are further discussed at our monthly all-staff meetings. We've been doing this for years, and it has become a part of who we are. I want this continuous learning and curiosity to be part of who we are in Melrose. So not all policies that address racial disparities head on, but a collective effort to create a truly inclusive community where every individual's dignity is honored, where opportunity flourishes unencumbered by prejudice, and where the tapestry of our unique identities can weave together and create a stronger, united community. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Ms. Madeira Solano.
Thank you. Well, it's, I've said before, I think communication is so important, and it will be one of my highest priorities, as will be fostering a customer service mindset and enforcing the message that all people should be treated with respect. I'll reinforce these tenets as mayor, and as mentioned earlier, I'm going to work to remove inherent biases from our hiring process, to outreach through job postings in our communities of color, and recruiting candidates into municipal government from communities of color. I want to work, and I will work, to make our city government more open, welcoming, and to increase the sense of belonging among our employees. Thank you.